You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows. Some lyrics of an old Bob Dylan song came to mind. I walked out to get in the truck and was slammed by these 40 or 50 mile an hour winds. That popped in my head. Yeah, I don't need a weatherman today. The wind is hitting you like a truck, so I know which way the wind's blowing. It's pretty severe. It knocked over my neighbor's tree in their yard, so it's a serious wind event. And I don't need an expert to convince me of that. You just feel it walking outside. You can hear it even in your home or your office. It's a pretty stiff breeze that's roaring through Kansas today. That song, those lyrics mean a lot to me. The song, don't totally understand. A lot of that 60s music is way out there. But those particular lyrics, when they pop into my head, I have fond memories of them. First heard them in a trial, actually, a lawsuit between a couple businesses over a lot of complex technical engineering drawings and interpretations of them. It had taken several years to get this trial to court, and now it was 2 weeks of trial in front of a jury. And after all of this testimony and all of these witnesses and all these experts, our attorney in his closing argument quoted Bob Dylan and said, "You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows." And what I took from that in his argument was that you really don't need all of these experts to try and convince you of what's right or what's wrong or what's true or what's good, because you know it in here. You know it in here. You figured it out. You know yourself what's right and what's true and what's good, and just follow your heart and do that as a jury. And we won, so that was awesome. I was super excited, and that made me love those lyrics even more. But I really loved the concept that he was conveying that day, that you don't always need experts to convince you of what you know, what you can figure out. We live in a time where there's a ton of people trying to convince us that they know more than us. Politicians that want to convince us how divided we are and how we have to hate the other side and we can't trust people who are different than us or that think different than us. Someone's trying to take something away from us, and we need a government leader to save us from the bad people that are all around us, or national media that doesn't trust us to interpret the news, so they're going to tell us what to think about the news, and they're going to try and shape our own beliefs, or tech companies that fact check because we need their version of the truth, not what we come up with as a version of the truth. So they're going to try and slant news and stories in a way that suits them. Actors, athletes, influencers, everyone wants to convince us that they know more than us, and we can't be trusted to decide the things about our community, the folks around us, even our health. So I'm wildly opposed to that. I'm into those Bob Dylan lyrics. You don't need the weatherman to tell you what's real and what's going on around you. The reality is, when I look around every week, there's so many people that are doing amazing and inspiring things around me. They're not filled with hate and evil and division. They are starting businesses and founding charities, and they're reaching out to those in need, and they're helping pick them up and put them on a path to opportunity. They're helping create independence and freedom and prosperity and transforming their lives and transforming their communities through the businesses they start and the jobs they create, the charitable work that they do to help and encourage others. That stuff's real. It's real, it's true, it's good. And I could listen to these people that tell me it's not, but I know it right here. And I know it right here. I know this stuff's going on. I know it's real. And I know the folks doing it. And I see the work. And so why would I choose to listen to those that tell me which way the wind blows when I feel those positive winds of change roaring through Kansas all about me and positively impacting people's lives all around? That's the wind that I feel. That's the wind that I know is going on every day in my community, in church, at work, in your family. You know it, I know it. So we don't need a weatherman. We can feel it, we can see it, we got it right here. We got it right here. Trust your head, trust your heart, trust your hands too. Trust your head, trust your heart, trust your gut. Look around, see what's around you, and then get excited and get to be a part of it. Get out there and do positive things and make positive change. Go chase your dreams, start a business, found a charity, jump in and help others that are doing good things. It's gonna transform our lives. It's gonna transform our community. It's gonna make so much positive change. We won't need to listen to all those negative weathermen in our life. We'll know what's right and what's true and it's good, because we're gonna make it happen right here. It's gonna be awesome. Let's get out there and do it. See you soon. Out of here, Randy.